whether you're looking at taking physical possession of gold where you hold it literally in your hand, or if you want to learn more about protecting those precious 401k or IRA dollars, then keep listening to today's edition of the Gold Show, where we're going to enrich your knowledge on the precious metals market.
And Jonathan, before we get started, is it possible to get a select copy of the gold and precious metals guide into the hands of our listeners at normally $80 but today
Insider's guide to only precious metals that you must act now. That toll-free number is 800-510-9594. Again, 800-510-9594. And if you call in right now, you'll get select copies of the Insider's Gold Guide, which will really show you how to purchase gold and silver coins or bars at the lowest possible prices. In fact, find out which coins and bars will give you a better return in the future. And just like it was featured, in the Wall Street Journal, learn how you can roll over your retirement account into an IRA backed by solid gold or silver. It's all in there.
Is that a person? No. I thought that was a person.
Right here?
Yeah.
510-9594. We will give out that number on today's broadcast. And don't forget to visit our award-winning website at startwithgold.com.
Well, Jonathan, today's news story still discussed as changing global...
Guess they didn't do Easter this year.
What?
I guess they didn't do Easter here this year. Or, I think they did. No.
An article from the LA Times about gold. It has the headline, Gold Regains Former Luster. We never doubted this luster, but apparently there were a few people back in September, October who thought, well, that's it. Gold's done. But you were consistent on this, saying, hold on to your gold. It's going up, and it has been doing that. Tell us about...
Are we going past Puerto Rico?
They're not just predictions. You talk to a lot of
Where?
people.
Puerto Rico.
Well, I wish I had a crystal ball, but I don't.
No, you know that park?
From London. I used to
It's called Puerto Rico.
Prudential Securities,
Or whatever park it's called. I just...
in the different financial markets that
It's
are
the
out
park
there.
down there.
I still speak to a lot of these traders in
Yeah.
Europe, and I have my pulse
Rica
here
Park.
domestically here in the US.
No,
as
not
well on the
Eureka,
foreign
it's
soles
Rica.
over in Europe, and boy, right now everybody's reading the paper about the Eurozone, these Greek problems that they're having, the debt crisis. In fact, the French Foreign Minister, Alain Juppé, he claimed there was a danger of Europe being torn apart by war unless the debt crisis is resolved. And he said the collapse of the single currency could lead to the explosion of the European Union itself. And this is very bad for the US economy. Well, why is it bad? Well, because over $500 billion of our money is invested in European investment. So the collapse of the euro or continuing default of these European Union countries will definitely have an adverse effect on the stock market over here in the US. Now,
Big park. Can't see it.
Just last year, the global demand for gold
All the way down.
2011, it rose by over 4,000.
Didn't we skate over there before?
There are two main factors
A long time ago.
driving the price of gold up. We have the Asian growth and optimism, and then on the other hand, we have the Western desire to protect assets against uncertainty. And there's a lot of uncertainty right now, whether it be on a home soil or overseas, and also, tensions in the Middle East between Iran and Israel. It's a melting pot of problems. So when you have all this uncertainty in the marketplace, or just politically or worldwide, it's really a breeding ground for assets, tangible assets in particular, to continue to soar. Now, a lot of the top hedge fund managers, John Paulson, George Soros, they are saying you should diversify your portfolio with precious metals.
It's really flooding.
Go out and put everything into gold? Absolutely not. But what does make sense is to have a balanced portfolio anywhere between 5 to 20% of what you have in paper to be moved sideways, what I believe, into gold that you hold on to. Because when you hold on to the metal, there's no counterparty risk. No one else is in charge of your, of your investment, so you're not being nickeled and dimed, or you don't have to worry about a company going under. You're physically holding your wealth in your hand. And when you can kind of move to that higher safety ground where we witness a flight to safety and security, people have a better feeling and understanding that they're holding their own wealth in their hand and they're not just rolling the dice depending on what's happening worldwide. So it really does make sense to have gold as a part of what I call portfolio insurance.
Well, one of the best ways to get started is to get an education, and there is a gold and precious metals guide ready to go for you from the Capital Gold Group. But you've got to go to the phone and call in right now. It's a normally $80 value. It's going to be sent to you free. It has a wealth of information explaining everything from the history of gold to the various types of gold. And we've talked about on the show, not all gold is the same. You'll learn about that. But get it in your hands right now so you can learn about it. And Jonathan, to do that, it's as simple as picking up the phone, isn't it?
It really is. We have a toll-free number. We have gold and silver specialists standing by right now to take your call. So give us a call at toll-free 800-510-9594. When you call in, you're going to get select copies of the Insider's Guide to Owning Precious Metals, which will really enrich your knowledge and teach you how to purchase gold and silver at the lowest possible prices. In fact, which coins and bars to give you a better return in the future. And if you have an IRA or a 401k, just like it was featured in the Wall Street Journal, learn how you can roll that over into a precious metals IRA. So there's a wealth of information in there, and again, we're going to send it out to you, shipping included, but you must act now. That number
cold.
800-510-9594. Again, 800-510-9594. And don't forget to visit our award-winning website at startwithgold.com.
Reading out of the article in the LA Times, it says, more recently, the European turmoil, which you've been talking about in this program, has settled down at the same time, though, that the European Central Bank has acted more like the Federal Reserve, giving cheap loans to private banks. And that has once again raised fears of inflation. That's another word that on this program you have warned us about. I know I'm feeling it when I go shopping at the store. I know I'm feeling it when I fill up the gas tank. This inflation means that our dollars aren't buying what they used to. And if you're sitting in those, we call them dead dollars. Explain what happened.
Or you're holding onto a dollar bill that may count out, let's say you have $100, it counts out 100, but as the years go on, what's basically happening is, our country is borrowing more money year after year, we're printing more money, and it's devaluing the purchasing power. So this isn't something that's just appeared overnight, this has been happening for decades, and I always kind of explain to people that, inflation, the best way I can describe it is, imagine we went back to the year 1920, and in that year we had a $20 gold piece, which is a 1 ounce gold coin, and a $20 bill. Well, back in the year 1920, they were both worth the same, and in fact they were both by